Because the biggest thing that I want you to know that you are powerful. You are powerful. It doesn't matter where you are right now. I'm here to let you know you are freaking powerful. You have untapped potential inside of you. And I don't care what you've been through up until this moment. I don't care what you're going through right now. All I know is that you're freaking powerful. The reason why I know you're powerful is because I know who you truly are beneath your name, beneath your physical appearance, beneath all of the things you've been through in life, beneath your accolades or lack thereof, beyond the money you have or don't have, beyond all the people in your life that have done you wrong or that have even treated you right. You are powerful regardless. You are powerful. And the reason why I know that, the reason why I know you are powerful is because you are power itself. And if you find yourself in a situation that you don't want to be in right now, let's just say that you are finding yourself struggling in business. This one shift in perspective can change everything for you. This can change your business now. This can change from the moment you listen to this video to the time you end your annual sales for the year. This could change everything if you really understand that. If you are struggling in business or struggling as an entrepreneur, I want you to know that accepting this one thing that I'm about to tell you could shift everything for you. And what is this one thing, Robbie? This one thing is that you are the reason why you're failing. Oh my God, how dare you say that, Robbie? I'm not the reason I'm failing. The economy is not good. The algorithm on social media is stopping people from seeing my content, and that's why my business is struggling. Oh, my web design guy is not performing correctly, and that's why I'm struggling. Oh, my significant other doesn't believe in my dreams, and that's why I'm struggling. It's my boss. It's my neighbors. It's the weather. It's the whatever. No, it's really you. And you should be happy that it's you. The reason why you should be happy that you are the cause of your failure is because if you have enough spiritual awareness to understand that in order for you to be the cause of your failure, that also has to mean that you could also be the cause of your success. See, you see what I'm saying? You can't have a left without a right. You can't have an up without a down. You can't have a wrong without a right. You can't have a cause for failure without a cause for success. So that means that if you accept that you are the cause of your failure, it means that you can do something about it. If you believe that the cause of your failure is outside of you, then you're just admitting that there's very little that you can do about it. So if you are willing to accept this, that you are the reason why your business is struggling, that you are the reason why you don't have many customers, or that you are the reason why you're not doing many sales, if you can accept that you are the cause of that and accept it consciously, you can also become consciously aware of the fact that you can also be the cause of your success. There are things that you are doing that are making you fail. And that has to mean that there are other things that you can do that will cause you to succeed. When I realized that in my life, that changed everything. I was down and out. I was miserable. I didn't have any money. I didn't think anybody believed in me. I thought that everybody was out to get me. I thought that the world hated me. I thought I had generational curses. You name it. I thought that everything was set up for me to fail. And then one day in meditation, it dawned on me that I was the reason why I was failing. And in that moment, something happened. Most people would use that as a reason to blame themselves or feel guilty or feel down and out. But in the moment that I accepted that I was the reason why I was losing, it's like I was liberated. Because the reason why I thought I was losing is because I thought outside forces were making it to where I lost. When I realized it was me, I said, oh, I can fix this. If I caused it, I can fix it. So I asked myself, what do I need to do to fix it? What do I need to do to fix it? And the one thing I needed to do was I needed to empower my mind. I needed to rewire my belief system. I needed to rewire my belief system around the subject of money. I needed to rewire my belief system about the economy. I needed to rewire my belief system about the world, about my value system, about who I am as an individual, about who I deserve to be. There's a whole lot of rewiring that needed to take place. And I'm here to tell you right now that if you make up your mind that you're the reason why you're failing, and then also admit that if you're the reason why you're failing, you could also be the reason why you succeed, that is going to be liberating to you, because then you will start asking yourself very powerful questions. And some of those questions are going to be questions like, okay, well, if I am the reason why I'm failing, what can I do to succeed? Well, you can start reading more. You can start gaining new skill sets. You can start working on your personality. You can start understanding marketing. You can start understanding sales. You can start increasing your skill set in relationship to communicating, learning how to communicate the value of your product or service in a better way. You can learn how to run ads. You can learn how to market on social media and put yourself out there. You can do public speaking. You can sign up for acting classes. You can do so many different things. And you might be saying, why acting classes? Because acting classes is going to build character. You can do so many things. You can understand how to, and for me, entrepreneurship is a never-ending process of learning. But most importantly, entrepreneurship is a never-ending journey of personal development. Personal development is the art of personally developing yourself, personally molding yourself, consciously rewiring yourself. It's called personal transformation for a reason. You're personally transforming. So ask yourself, how have I been seeing myself up until this moment? You can start working on your self-image. How have I been seeing myself up until this present moment? Well, wow, I've been seeing myself as a failure. Okay, well, close your eyes and practice on a daily basis of seeing yourself as a successful individual. What does that successful version of yourself look like? What does that successful version of yourself look like? What does it feel like? What does this version of yourself dress like? Okay, how does this version of yourself walk? How does this version of yourself talk? What kind of car does this version of your successful self drive? What type of home does this version of your successful self live in? What kind of relationship is this version of your successful self in? What type of clients is this version of your successful self attracting to yourself? What type of money is this successful version of yourself making? What type of relationships is this successful version of yourself building? Okay. What type of lifestyle does this successful version of yourself live? And I want you to imagine that version of yourself every single day. And this means you're going to have to renegotiate your contract with life. What does it mean to renegotiate your contract with life? Oh, you have a contract with life right now that you don't even know you have. And when you start seeing yourself in a brand new light, when you start imagining yourself as this successful version of yourself, you're going to have to renegotiate your contract with life, aka you're going to have to shift something. You're going to have to change something about yourself in order to go from where you are right now and transform yourself into the successful version of yourself that you really want to be. And it's not a process that happens overnight. It can, but it's a lifelong journey. For me, it's been a lifelong journey. Many of you know that at one point I was a gangster rapper. Believe it or not, I was a gangster rapper. Okay, I talked about my upbringing, my harsh realities. I talked about how it was growing up in the streets and shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I talked about all that stuff in my music because that's the image I had of myself in my mind as a teenager. But when I woke up, when I came to realize my true power at the age of 27, I renegotiated my contract with life, and I asked myself, what does the successful version of myself look like? Well, he's not a gangster rapper. Okay, he's a businessman. This is how he walks. This is how he talks. This is how he dresses. This is what he drives. This is the kind of money he makes. This is the kind of home he lives in. And a lot of people told me that I had lost my mind because they thought they knew me better than I knew myself. And when I started changing myself into the person that I wanted to be rather than the person that other people wanted me to be, people thought I lost my mind or they thought I was faking. And you're going to have to go through that. People are going to think you have lost your mind over there changing your personality, over there changing the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you show up. They're going to think you have bumped your head. Who do he think he is? Who does she think she is? She thinks she's better than everybody else. I heard it all. He thinks he's better than everybody else. Why does he talk like that? Why does she talk like that? You're going to hear all of those things. So you have to be mentally strong enough to withstand the criticism that comes from well-meaning people. A lot of times, then it's going to be people that are close to you. And this is all something that's going to be sparked by one question. Am I the cause of my failure? If I'm the cause of my failure, then what produces failure? Behaving in a certain way. What produces success? Behaving in a certain way. Oh my God. So the way that I've been behaving up until this point has produced the results that I want, that I don't want. So if I change my behavior, perhaps I'll change the results that I get. Oh my God. So having this new image of yourself inside of your mind is going to cause you to come face to face with the fact that you are success and you are also failure. Both of those entities are you. Both of those concepts live inside of you. Success and failure live inside of you. God and the devil lives inside of you. Which one succeeds is the one that you feed. If I feed the success version of myself more than I feed the failing version of myself, then the success version of myself is the one that's going to lead. So you got to get very clear on the image that you have about yourself, and you got to work on it every single day. You got to visualize it. And then after you visualize it every single day, most importantly, I challenge you to have the courage to act it out. That's when your visualization becomes a real manifestation. If you're not willing to act out this new vision that you have inside of yourself, then you really don't have faith. See, a lot of people say they have faith. They pray for things. They want to manifest things. They want to ask the universe for things, ask God for things, but then they behave in a way that is in opposition of the thing that they asked for. So when you ask for these things, you got to have enough courage inside of yourself to go for these things, to act it out. If you're going to be a successful person, start talking like it, start walking like it, start hanging around successful people, places, and things. Abandon your old life. I challenge you to abandon your old life. If you abandon your old life and your old ways, you will start living new days. If you are willing to walk away from your old self, you will simultaneously be introduced to your new self. If you are willing to put down your victim mentality, you will end up living a victorious reality. Okay, this is all about personal development. This is all about you personally transforming yourself into the person you want to be. This is character development. This is you taking a hard look at yourself through meditation, through visualization, and asking yourself, Who do I need to become? Who do I have to become in order to live the way that I want to live? And this is going to require that you put forth the effort in putting yourself out there. It's Robbie Cornelius, always encouraging you to master your mind and make money online. Talk to you soon.